In advance of last month's RNC convention in Cleveland, it seemed that all portents and mystic signs of the apocalypse were being viewed by every pundit. A cataclysmic end of times was being signaled and mass chaos was expected throughout the city. Instead, a special interest group calling itself the Cleveland Cuddlers could be seen moving through the crowds around the queue, dispensing hugs rather than any radical political scree. Are you kidding me? Longtime followers of America's own quadrennial World Cup competition harkened back to the real chaos of the Democratic National Convention in Chicago in 1968. All the dire predictions that worse would happen this time were based on the prejudices of the predictors, though, and not on the pulse of the people. The chattering class felt a visceral rage at the improbable rise of Donald Trump in the Republican primaries, so much so that they missed the fact that it was their problem, not that of the rank-and-file American voters. The oracles of editorial comment were offended simply because this rookie phenom had so confounded the elaborate cases they'd made for his political disintegration. That's pretty thin soup compared to what was happening in '68. Back then, the protesters were mad at the government. They were tired of a president whose rosy predictions of victory against a foreign enemy bore no relationship to the realities being faced personally by most Americans. Of course, they chose to riot at the Democrats' convention. They were the incumbent party. In Cleveland, the RNC establishment was mad at itself. Maybe that's what drove Cruz to make his suicide speech. But there was nothing outside the convention hall even close to the organized militant opposition of the Students for a Democratic Society. So if media darlings and Republican grandees want to fume over Trump's ascension, that's fine. Together, they don't even come close to generating enough heat to make good on the 1968 prediction that we would all burn, baby, burn. Are you kidding me?